Namaste, everybody. Hi, this is Chi. I'm here with my channel, Divine Vibrations with Chi. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, and we're doing some affirmations today to help raise our vibrations and keep ourselves positive in this environment that we're in and try to get ourselves to the best version of ourselves today. So, thank you so much for joining me. And I have a very special treat today, actually. I'm trying something new. I'm trying to raise my own vibrations and lift myself up to a higher uh, sense of self and try to accomplish the things that I want to do in my life for my soul, as well as help others in my journey. So I thought I would share with you today a little bit about what I'm doing, and that's coming up in just a little bit. But let's start first with our affirmation for the day, and this is my little affirmation toolkit, my little basket of happiness. And I'm going to randomly pull out a affirmation from it, and let's see what the universe wants us to know, or at least work on for today, or know a positive message for today. So it says, I am enough. Wow, that is really an awesome affirmation. So if you have a moment, put it in the comment section, because you are enough. Oftentimes we are super critical. Most times we are super critical of ourselves, are we not? We think we're not doing enough. We think that we haven't accomplished enough in our lives. We think that we are either a bad parent or a bad this person or that person, and we are simply not. We are amazing human beings, and we are amazing souls, right? We are all on a journey to better ourselves, be the best version of ourselves, and we are enough. And we need to remind ourselves that we are enough, more than enough, and that we need to cut ourselves some slack, give ourselves some grace, and know that I am enough. So that is an awesome affirmation for the day. Again, here it is. I am enough. I want you to say that to yourself as many times as you can today, because oftentimes we don't pat ourselves on the back and say, you know what, I did a good job today. I'm doing a good job. And that is super important. So I said that I was going to share with you something that I am doing to help raise my own vibrations each and every day. And one of those things is a while back in one of my past videos, I actually shared this uh, card deck that I got. It's by Dr. Renee Purdy, and she's a naturopathic doctor. But this is such a cute little deck, and I'll show you the cards here in a minute. But basically, she has the My Soul Challenge. And I've decided, you know what, I'm going to embark on this challenge because I want to improve where my soul is going, figure out what my journey is and why I'm here. And what an awesome way to do it, if not with the My Soul Challenge card. And look at this box. Like, it's super pretty, right? I love gold leaf. I love shiny things. And the nice thing is you can download an app. She has an app. It's on the Apple App Store as well as Google. And it's a free app. And when you download the app and you have the cards, you can scan in, and the challenge is that there are 7 categories, and each of them are basically for, I believe, a chakra. Because we have 7 chakras, right? And aligning our chakras are super important. As you can see back there, this is my chakra mural, and aligning our chakras are super important. And most of us, if you don't know what your chakras are, they're your energy wheelhouses that help you connect with I believe, your soul and what our soul purpose is. And when these chakras are in alignment, we are in an alignment as human beings. And again, for those of you that don't know the chakras, We have our crown chakra, which is up here, our third eye chakra, which is right here, our throat chakra, which is right here, that helps with communication. And so, like, the crown is our connection to ourself and the divine. And our third eye chakra helps us see the bigger picture and kind of what our soul purpose is in some ways. It is a sense of intuition, like you get a sense of drawing of, I've seen that before, or I know that. A lot of times, your third eye is the one that's giving you those visions or those indications. And then our throat chakra is about our communication, right? And not only our communication about ourselves and where we're going, but our inner truth as well. And it helps us also communicate our boundaries with people and other things, whether it's work or what have you. Our fourth chakra right here is our heart chakra. And that is our love for ourselves and others, whether it be our children or our family. But really, what helps us connect with our loved ones is our sense of love for ourselves, the being that's in this body, in this journey. And that is super important. Oftentimes we neglect ourselves. And I know that I am big on that. For many years, I have focused on somebody else, my spouses when I was married to them, my children, other people, my job, and I neglected myself. So that is what I'm really working on, is self-love. And then our sacral chakra, which is our self-realization and nutrition. And that is, our solar plexus chakra. I always get those mixed up, and I'm sorry. But solar plexus chakra, it's the one in yellow or gold. And it's right here below our diaphragm, but above our belly button. So it's right in this section right here. And it's our sense of self. You can really tell when this really indicates it's like got that pang, and it's telling you, maybe your stomach's in knots. It's telling you something, and you need to self-realize what it's trying to tell you. And sometimes taking a moment, slow down, which I'm not very good at. I usually am 100 miles an hour, and think about that self-realization. What is my sacral chakra trying to tell me right now? And then, solar plexus chakra. See, I keep doing it. And then our sacral chakra, which is our community and movement, and also our sense of feeling within our community. And it also is our gut. It's connected. Solar plexus and sacral together are our gut. And it tells you what you need to be doing. And it'll give you that pang of, something's not right here. So it's really super important to listen to our solar plexus chakra and our sacral chakra. It's really good to listen to all of them, but these ones tend to tell you a lot more about what's going on in the now. And then if you're feeling it in your body, listen to your body. Your body is a huge indicator of what something is telling you in your environment. A lot of people say they feel queasy, they get knots in their stomach. Listen to that. A lot of us ignore it. We think, oh, it's just my stomach is upset. Why? Why is your stomach upset, right? That's super important. And then the last one is our root chakra right here. And that is earth, grounding, nature. It's also connected to our sexual organs and our sense of self that way as well, So she has this nice little pamphlet, and it goes through how to use her soul challenge. So basically, she's challenged me to pick a new card every week, and for 7 days. I scanned this card in. So the card that I actually picked today, this morning, and I picked it out earlier in my personal meditation, and I'm going to share it with you, is this card right here. Super pretty. She's got these pretty mandalas. As you can see, she's got these like excuse me, scannable codes right here, and then you can scan it on the app, and it brings up a challenge for the day that she gives you through her app, and then that's your soul challenge, and then you try to accomplish that challenge during the day. And I'm going to share with you today what mine is, and it says your task is not to seek, and this is the little saying on there, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. That's super important for me. So to share a little bit about myself, I'm a two-time divorcee. My parents are divorced, and they never really had that great of a marriage either. It was pretty tumultuous. My dad was super controlling. My mom was very submissive, and it brought a lot of turmoil in our family life growing up. And it didn't set a very good example for me going into my life as an adult, because my idea of what a relationship should be was super skewed, because my dad was super controlling. He had to have everything his way, right? And he was very misogynistic as well. It was all about the women were there to serve him, and his daughters were there to serve him. And I know he meant well, and I know that he loved us, but his conditioning, his way of being, his culture as well, and his family dynamics with his relationship with his mother was not a very strong relationship. It was actually a very dysfunctional dynamic. And that led to him being a dysfunctional person as well in his relationships, because he did not self-reflect. So that's the key thing right here, is that if we are trying to make ourselves better, if we are trying to be the best version of ourselves, we need to self-reflect. We need to go within. It's not the other person, it's us. And that's one of the things that I had to do coming out of my two really broken relationships. And I had to discover who I was, and why was I getting into these broken relationships? Why was I being drawn to these individuals that were super controlling of me and always trying to get me to be what they wanted me to be, instead of me being who I was, living my dream, what I was here to do? Because honestly, we're not here to serve somebody else at their beck and call. We're here to serve our purpose, the reason we are here. And the reason we are here is not just for our partner. It's not. I know it might seem like it. The partnership is within ourselves, our soul journey. That's the partnership. And when we start to focus on that, when we start to live our truth and our purpose and our journey, we start to actually move toward the really good things and the juicy things in life that are meant for us. And then we will actually accomplish, I believe, the happiness that we truly deserve and desire. So this phrase was from Rumi, a poet, an ancient poet, and I just love his poetry. So if you ever get a chance to check out Rumi, Rumi, amazing poetry and very self-guiding, actually. Again, the quote is, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. So we all build up barriers to love. Sometimes we feel that we are not lovable. Sometimes we feel that we're here to serve others in love. Sometimes we give of ourselves too much and don't love ourselves enough. So try to figure out what it is in yourself. And let me just grab my phone here. And so on my phone is this app, and I'm going to just show it to you here. Here's the app. And as you can see, it's got the check mark, it's got the 7 little hearts down at the bottom, and it has all my challenges. And so today's challenge, I got the level 3, and it says, be open to receiving today. And then I read my challenge card. And it says, receive gifts and compliments openly, which I am not very good at doing. I usually shy away and try to be like, oh no, but you know what? It's really important to receive as well as to give, right? About this challenge, a compliment is the greatest gift when received with an open heart. Receiving graciously can be difficult, and many of us divert attention from a compliment or gift by replying with a compliment or by minimizing a kind gesture. We are all worthy of receiving gifts and compliments, and doing so with grace helps build self-esteem and self-worth, enhances mood, and stimulates the brain, increasing motivation. Receiving graciously also opens the door to a more fulfilling life. Practice receiving openly every day. So when I receive a compliment today, I'm just supposed to say thank you. Thank you for that compliment. And avoid receiving a compliment by saying, oh, you're amazing too. Or, and I do that. I do that. Truth all the way. I do that. And so embracing the compliments and the gifts that I get and say thank you. And noticing my reaction when I get a compliment, saying thank you, helping or accepting help and support from others, open to abundance in all forms, say thank you with confidence, and create a task on my own challenge. Okay, so my task today for my challenge is if somebody gives me a gift today, I am going to receive it with open arms, joyousness, and say thank you, and refrain from trying to give them something in return, because I tend to do that, right? I tend to be like, oh, here, I got something for you too, and that defeats the whole purpose. So that's my challenge today. This is awesome. I'm super excited about my soul challenge, and I will periodically share a message from my soul challenge with you, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe every Tuesday when I start a new soul challenge, I will share it with you. So we'll do that every week and see how that goes. That's pretty awesome. I'm super excited. Thank you for joining me on that. So now today, for you guys, again, our affirmation of the day is, I am enough. Say it again. I am enough, because you are enough. And then I'm going to just try to pull one. Let's see what it just calls out to me. We'll go with the Wild Offering Oracle. Oh, and I was going to I thought about this today. So a part of accepting is also being grateful, accepting of a grateful heart, right? So I'm going to pull a tarot today. I'm going to pull an oracle card, and then I'm also going to pull one of these grateful heart cards. They're super cute. So let's pull a grateful heart card and see what the message says. Da, da, da. Oops. It flew out. Whenever we are appreciative, we are filled with a sense of well-being and swept up by the feeling of joy. M.J. Ryan. And on the back it says, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His faithful love endures forever. And that's Psalms 136:1, for those of you that want to know where that's from. And then again, the quote right there. Whenever we are appreciative, we are filled with a sense of well-being and swept up by the feeling of joy. So that kind of goes with my soul challenge a lot, is appreciative of a compliment. Say thank you. And that's good enough. Don't have to say anything more. You don't got to say, your dress looks cute, your hair looks cute, your shoes look cute, aren't you handsome today? No, someone says something nice to you, thank you, because that just makes our day, doesn't it? So that's awesome. I'm going to put that back. And then I'm going to pull a tarot card today. Let's see what the tarot has to say about our messages. Let's see. I don't think I have these all in the right order. I don't like it to start out upside down. And then if they end up upside down, that's fine. But I just need to. There we go. All right. Let's see what card comes out. I like to take flyers. I don't like to pick my cards because I feel like, oop, that's too many. Oops, there it is. That's the one for today. Oops. Oh, let's see. It's a Five of Swords energy. Maybe some of us feel like we're fighting today. Maybe we're fighting ourselves. Maybe we're fighting others, feeling the need to be defensive. Maybe we're fighting our soul journey. Who knows, right? So many of us are fighting for a lot of things right now. So maybe we're feeling defensive. So really try to sit and think about what it is we're feeling defensive about. What is causing these feelings to come up that we are feeling the need to defend ourselves. We feel like we're in a energy that we are, like up against something. Maybe we're feeling like, our worlds are falling down and we're feeling loss, or we're feeling defeated. I want you to know that those types of feelings, they come and go. That five of Swords energy, it can be temporary. You don't have to be in that energy all the time. Sometimes touching that energy and knowing, identifying, why am I feeling that way? I was feeling Five of Swords yesterday. I don't feel Five of Swords today. So maybe it's somebody out there that needs to see that. But I was feeling Five of Swords yesterday, because I felt really like a sense of loss of myself, really defensive. And it was because something had come up in that day, yesterday, that made me feel that way. Something from the past arose, and it really made me feel kind of some kind of way. And once I was able to identify that and be able to go, no, you know what? This is how it is. This is how I need to be. This is what I need to do about it. It really helped me to reconnect with myself, my soul purpose, where I was going, where I am going, how I was feeling, and helped me get out of that Five of Swords energy. So if that helps anybody, I hope it does. And I have these cards right here. They are the Wild Offering Oracle cards by Tasha Silver. And again, I will put them in the comment section after the video so that you can see which ones they are and you can access them. I love these cards. They're so cute. They're beautiful cards, and they have my favorite Hindu god on there, which is Ganesh, the god of wisdom. And I just love the messages on these cards. I'm kind of feeling like really super glad that I was drawn to this card deck. So, let's see here. All right. And I'm going to pick one. Let it fall out. There we go. That's the one. Clarity. Ooh. So if you're feeling in that Five of Swords energy, maybe you need some clarity. Here's the card right here. Clarity. Isn't that a pretty card? I just love the artistry on that card. All of them are so pretty. It says, clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Let me read that one more time. Clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. That's awesome. So if you're feeling like you're in that Five of Swords energy, know that you are enough and that you can find clarity by taking some time, quiet those voices around you, find a quiet space, meditate for a few moments, and go deep within. Figure out, why am I feeling this way? Just like my soul challenge is saying, go within myself, figure out why I am feeling some type of way. And why am I feeling this sense of loss? Why am I feeling so defensive? And figure out get some clarity as to what it is that is bothering me. And maybe by doing that, you can either release that energy and say, you know what, I don't need to be feeling that way. Or you can say, oh, okay, I've identified why I do feel that way. And then you are drawn a little bit closer to trying to figure out how to resolve that matter. So I really hope that today's affirmation and oracle readings helped you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you can get notifications of when I upload or stream new videos. And I am going to try to put some notifications out there. I'm super new to this, so I'm learning as I go. It's totally a new thing for me, and I'm super excited. And I'm super excited that you can join me every day as we raise our vibration and try to be our best self, because that's what matters most. So namaste. Thank you for joining me, Chi, with Divine Vibrations with Chi. Have a great day. Bye, you guys.